Hey guys, it's Mervin again with another Christian personal development video blog, and in this one, as you know, in my Prodigal Soldier hero programs, this is one of the activity that I do. Horticulture, agricultural work, and horticulture and organic gardening and all these things. Today I'm laying down the tubes to give the care and water to the plants, to give them life. Okay, a lot of people want to know how to change their lives and all of this, but you know, a human being, we were created in the image and likeness of God. We need to be productive, we need to be creative. If not, we're going to start withering and slowly decaying and dying away, and decay and die away, die and decay, sorry, but what happens is you need things to do. So sometimes you can't find work, you can't get employment. You've got to adapt, you've got to deploy yourself. Okay, so if they don't want to employ you, or you can't find employment, your first job in life when looking for a job is to find a job. When you want a job, your first job is to find a job. And that one, you don't get paid to do that. Okay? So you got to become resourceful. So what I have been doing in the last 8 years, many things. Content creation, video creation, and learning to vlog, learning to blog, learning to create websites. But a lot of stuff, learning to follow God and uplift and increase and build up my spiritual self, my mental self, psychological, transformational training, course creation, digital product creation, ebook creation, starting and creating a family. I've been doing things. One of the things that I do is agriculture. Okay, I do it every day. Okay, once it's not raining. Okay, so I'm out here. I deal with olive cultivation. I deal with a lot of things. Today I'm going to show you quickly that this is not hard, guys. It looks like a lot of work, yeah, at the initial onset, okay? But to maintain this afterwards, if you notice, I've got a system, irrigational system in automation. It won't take nothing out of you to set up your own organic garden, feed yourself and your family in 40, 60, and 90-day intervals if you listen to what I'm telling you to do. Simple, straight up. To the point situation. Some people go for years unemployed, got no money, complaining, looking for help from the state, from the government, from the this, from the that, and this program, social program. Make yourself resourceful. Be a contender in life and a force to reckon with. This is the only way you can become a person of value, high value, man or woman. Okay? And teens can do this as well. Beginning, my daughter is 7 years old, okay? She's in other videos. She does this. We taught her this. This is a life skill, okay? So the Prodigal Soldier a hero programs is not just like that. It's a skill set in my entire program. Life skill sets. Set of life skills. Okay? It's not just talking change. People go to church every Sunday and they preach change to them, and they come out and some of them go right back to doing the same thing. Change is not appearing to be righteous. To effect change, you have to be real. You live in a real world. You got a part to play and a responsibility. You have to do things that will change your life. You heard what Einstein said? Okay? If you keep doing the same old things, you can't expect different results. In order to get what you want, you have to stop doing what you've been doing. You have to start doing new things. Okay? So, I'm going to show you a simple technique today. It's going to take 30 seconds or a minute or two, I don't know. Very short. These are my old dirty gloves. This is a new set of hose. There are instructions to use it. But these are called flexible hose, and it's for the irrigation system. They come with little holes to water the plants. And the water comes from a main source, obviously. I'm not going to go and get into that. But what you're going to do here is you're going to unloose this. Okay, right here. You unloose this.
and the hose is open. Simple thing, okay? Now I'm going to show you how to attach this and run it. How to attach it and run it so that you don't want to attach it right here, and I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? So just let me put on my headgear because I need both hands to work, and then I will come back and I will show you this. Right, 1 second.
So right here I had to pinch down the tube because the tube is a bit bigger than putting on like this, than the actual diameter or the circumference.
So I got in here, see that? It's on. Simple. Now I'm going to take off the gloves so I can work. Well, I will leave on the glove. I'm going to put on both gloves so I got some balance here. Get the wire. Okay, you can buy this at the store. Okay, you're going to cut about 2 inches. This is called a tenaglia in Italian, but it's a clipper. I clip the wire. I intertwine them like this. I put it around. Okay, right here on the tip, where the rubber or the flexible hose meet the rigid hose. If you notice, I'm going to explain something to you right now. Okay, so I'm going to take off a glove so I have a better grip. I'm going to take this now, and I'm going to, 1 second, clip it there. Not too hard, because you're going to clip it. Okay, twist in a clockwise direction. See? Twist. And it's a matter of judgment. You want to twist until this flexible this flexible hose is firmly set on the semi-rigid hose. Call it semi. Okay. So now when the water pressure comes from the hose, the main water source, I will connect that here, and comes into the rigid hose, and then the semi-rigid hose into the non-rigid flexible hose. The water will go all the way to every single plant on automation. 1 click. Okay, now people say, boss, I don't got work, I don't got job. You don't got job because you're not resourceful. I can tell you that to your face. Everyone, anyone, the minute you determine in life to become resourceful, to change your life, to improve yourself, self-development, okay, and you determine this, nothing and no one can stop you. You see, what stops us in life is us. We stop ourselves by the way we think. You ever heard that saying in the Bible? As a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think I can't, you surely can't. And if you think I've failed too many times, I'm not going to quit, well, there you are, you're a quitter. Life, you notice the beggars on the streets, anywhere in the world you go, anywhere. Notice the drug addicts. Notice the losers. Notice the unfortunate, the poor. You're talking children. That, I just came from Zanzibar, Africa with my family. My young daughter, we showed her what is poverty so that she can appreciate what she's got. Running water, TV, remote control garage, vehicle to go around in. Go to these places. Go look at these situations I'm telling you about. You see any angel coming down with golden wings, white wings, and you see pictures helping anybody. You can't help yourself. Dog, you suffer. You better learn to help yourself. Okay? Now, there's a little mystery. I can't explain it to you, but I'm going to try my best to explain it to you. Behind There's a power behind this little proverb that says, God help those that help themselves. It's true. It's true. I can't tell you why it's true, but you better believe me, it's true. Okay? When I wanted to change my life, and I wanted to become a simple man, yet knowledgeable, yet powerful, and yet ever having the ability to constantly, every day, becoming the best, highest version of myself by unlocking my inner potential through spirituality, biblical, psychological, Christian psychology, and through entrepreneurship. I found these 3 things to be my formula, and I started off like this, and I still do this. I'm doing it right now. Right now. So, the sun is out. I'm here by myself on my amazing 4th generational Italian little farm in Italy. The farmhouse is down there. My family are coming in a while. This land has to be clean. Mervyn has to clean everything. I do it all the time and with joy. And I will show it to you when I'm cleaning it and when I'm finished. So you believe what I'm telling you if you haven't seen any of my videos. I am unstoppable. Nobody can stop me. Not even the devil can stop me. Because the Bible says, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. The devil is in the world. God calls him the prince of the air, the God of this world.
Jesus called him. Called him. Okay, Jesus don't lie. Jesus don't say words.
Just to say words or statements, phrases, sentences. When he tells you, when he told us something, it's so. So, societies are failing, social programs are failing, people are failing individually, collectively. Okay? You know why? Because they left and they are leaving God out of the picture. Any empire, society, I don't care how technologically advanced, once you leave, or once they leave God out of the picture and try to grow in becoming more advanced version of themselves, I'm talking the societies, which is a collective whole of all the sum total of the people that makes up that specific society. Once they leave God out of the picture and as the head of the whole process of self-improvement, they will become slaves of their own invention. Does that sound familiar? And they will have chaos reigning in the midst of them forever until they decide and come to the pureness of humility and in the purest form, submit themselves to God. That means leaders, government, politicians, ministers, president, queen, king, everyone. I don't care who you are and what's your title. Once you, like what King David did in the Bible for 40 years, and before that he was a man of God's own heart, okay? Once they do this, and then they teach their people, and then they create programs right down the ladder, so now it becomes a chain, a system like hierarchy. Okay, from the leader right down, and in different branches, going to the lowest level. And God is at the head of their program, governance, in the people that are right down to the lowest people that are unemployed, and they want to be resourceful. Then the greatest resource of that community, which intends to develop itself and grow and become the best version of themselves technologically, and be able to suffice their people through innovation and creative productive efforts that are based on spiritual values, the Bible, and mental psychological training, good moral, and an entrepreneurial mind will become unstoppable. and they will not collapse within themselves. I learned that right here in Holland. And I applied it and continue to apply it to my life and to the Prodigal Soul Hero program. You've got to become a hero of your life. No one got a job waiting for you nowhere. Did you know that we are slowly being replaced, but people are not noticing? By the same technology that we have created, first we became a slave to them to those technology, not them, to those technologies. We are now in the process of, as a human civilization, where the technology abounds in their highest state of existence. We are now becoming enslaved to the technologies, and very soon the technologies, we will become so enslaved that we will develop and use our ingenuity and our intelligence to collectively and cohesively synergize these technologies into greater elevations of technologies, forms of technology called artificial intelligence is upon us, and they will eventually enslave us and take over our lives and run the world. You can take that how you want. This is what's going on. So, how to escape, okay, the problems of your community, your society, and your internal battles and struggles mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You are the greatest resource in the world. The human resources, 8.2 billion, go and Google it, about right now. We are living in the most important, opportune time in history, yet we are becoming poor, impoverished, enslaved, entrapped through all sorts of ways and means and methods that are too numerous to mention. When we could easily retreat into a calm, composed position, decide to become resourceful individually, and if every one of us do it, we will become resourceful collectively as a community, as a nation, as a region, as the world. Everyone will be employed and no one will be unemployed. We got less crime, less drug use, less vehicle accidents, because we won't got much drunkards doing DUIs all over the place. Less family breakup because people won't be drunkards and leave their family to go every weekend to drink and spend out their money and can't feed their family for the upcoming week, having bad feeling and hangover and all of that. We will grow. In effect, we will be the church. We will be the church. The world will be the church. The people will singularly become the little churches, which will be amalgamated and become a big church in the world called and known as the body of Christ. See, we think we got it all sorted out, but there's room for work in our lives. Christian personal development is what this world should be governed upon. It should be the embellishment and be embedded in the systems of governance and politics, congressional, parliamentarian wise, everywhere. It should be ingrained in our very school system from the onset of preschool and kindergarten. Spiritual, moral education, the ability to be resourceful, be creative and innovative. Stop steering children in the wrong direction by showing them what they should do all the time according to the old systems. Leave them to be creative under supervision and see what they will create. Teach them to find who they are from their young. Okay? You know, we are the only people that don't know who we are from we are a young age, because we were born into chaos and confusion. And if you were like me that grew up without a father, I never knew my father, he died when I was 3 months old, and you start going haywire from a young age and got no father to guide you and put a silver spoon in your mouth You will become nothing in the world unless God is with you and you are resilient and determined. You will be no one. You will die along the highway and the byway of life, become a jailbird, imprisoned, recidivism, in and out, and you will become the object and the target of ridicule and society. You become the minuscule poison that no one wants to have around. But when you decide that not because life dealt me a dirty old hand, that I will settle for a life of failure and become an eternal loser, because that's what you will be if you die like that. You got the ability to change it now. You got life in your hands. Put that gun down. Okay? Put down that stealing attitude. Thou shalt not steal. Okay? Put down that attitude of sleeping with many people. Okay? Thou shalt not commit fornication and adultery. Put down that attitude of rebelliousness. You got the rebellious mind. No one can steer you, guide you, mentor you. Put down the negativity and embrace the positive mindset. Okay? All begins with the spiritual life. You could try and change your mind, you could try and change your finances, you could try and change your job, you could try and change where you live. It will all become futile. You will come right back to find and discover that wherever you go, there you are, because you didn't change the core of you, which is you, the nucleus, the spiritual man. You didn't change him or her. Okay? You got my point? I got the system to make the world a better place. How did I devise it? You didn't invent it. I found it. It was revealed to me by him, the one, the Alpha and the Omega, through my desperation in search to become the best version of myself. Years of failure, decades, weaknesses to overcome, rebounding from obstacles, being resilient and don't giving up, pursuing my highest calling, forgetting those things which are behind and pursuing those things which are in front of me towards a great high calling for which I was created and destined to be. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't blame no one but yourself. You can't blame your congressman. You can't blame your area representative. You can't blame the country. You can't blame your mother, you can't blame your father, you can't blame no one. Whatever hand life has dealt you, you better make sure that you can turn that around. And this, my friend, is the beginning of the discovery of the new you and the limitless you, the you that is packed with potential to exponential, and you will become the best, highest version of yourself, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Take that to the bank. I am telling you, because I'm doing it, has proven it, and continue to prove it, and taking my life to highest and higher and better level every day. Thank you so much for watching this video. It started off from showing you how to attach a single stupid tube, and it ends with showing you how tubes have been attached and how plants are growing and budding and bearing and on their way, yielding flowers. One plant, one little tomato plant, if you can be resourceful to put it in the ground, treat it, tender it, and maintain it, and focus on it, it will use the laws of multiplication and give you endless amount of tomatoes for a season. You rinse and repeat it. You increase the numbers you put in the lap. First job that God gave Adam and Eve after he created them, he created a nice garden for them. It was called the Garden of Eden. And there he put the man and the woman to dress the garden. What garden are you dressing? Why are you slaving, my son? Why are you slaving, my daughters? Stop slaving. You don't need to slave. You are a royal priesthood, a chosen generation, called for a time as this. Why are you struggling? Why are you in deficit? Why are you wallowing in self-pity? It's time to be encouraged. David said, and I encourage myself in the Lord. Sometimes no one will encourage you. As a matter of fact, everyone that you're depending on to encourage you will disapprove of you and abandon you. You need to encourage you. You need to pursue God. Because when you got God, God will change your system of things and put it to His way and system of things. But as long as you're with the herd, with the pack and with the crowd, in there lies the destruction and the destructive ways and systems. You need to come out from among them. Come ye out from among them. Be in the world, but not be as of the world. Be different. You are a royal priesthood and a chosen
generation. Fix your life. You got the power to do it. Do it under the guidance and leadership of Almighty God.
Then come back to me some years and tell me, Marvin, I saw your video and here I am. At that time when I saw it, I was there, but now I'm here. Okay? No one can help
you unless you want to help yourself. And after you want to help yourself and you go prostrate and bow down to God, changing the spiritual person, man, woman, boy or girl, is the first step and the only step that is
required for change of life.
But if you want to take things to a grandiose level, if you want to take things to exploration and exploring your limitless God-given qualities and abilities that are inside of you and I, then you're going to do it through education. Okay? Hosea 4, chapter 6. For lack of knowledge, my people perish. You can't go nowhere without knowledge. Okay? You ever heard the little saying? Knowledge is power. You ever heard another little saying? The pen is mightier than the sword. Okay? You ever heard another little saying? He that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword. The sword has changed its form today. It's the guns. They're called guns. But he that liveth by the gun shall die by the gun. And what a man sow, that shall he reap. You can't sow tomatoes and reap peppers. You've got to know what you're sowing in your daily acts and actions. Be a good sower in your life, no matter how hard it is. I don't think you've come from where I'm coming. Where I'm coming from was really hard. Was really, really hard, my friend. Really hard. I thought I would never make it, but I did by the grace of Jesus Christ. I did. I am more than a conqueror. I am a hero of my life. Not to anyone. Yeah, to my family. Yeah, they love me, what I do for them. But they've done more for me. They've allowed me to experience this heroic life I'm living. Now, how could I be a hero in the bushes all alone? Well, it's simple. The angels of God and God Himself are looking down on me. They're right here with me. You see, you've got to be a person of faith. Okay? And how I know they're with me? Well, I'm not where I used to be, and here I am alone, standing free and clean in life. I don't need Lamborghinis to express my real self. Just a stupid camera, and what is in my belly? The words of God. I am executing my purpose. I am being resourceful. I am creating a video in the middle of my work. I have done so for years. Okay? And so I continue to implore you to become resourceful in life. You got everything in you, my friend. It's all inside of you. Okay, God didn't send anybody in this world empty-handed. So stop looking out there and look inside yourself, then you will discover riches. People are looking out there, wanting to be rich, not even knowing that they're rich inside and they're uniquely rich. Nobody has got the wealth that you got inside of you. None. I don't care what if they name like you, look like you, and was born like you, and the identical twin. They don't got what you got. You are special and unique, powerful, compact, unlimited, exponential potential. Become resourceful and be the change that you want others to be. Be the change that you want to see. Take this life of yours to the stratosphere and make the world a better place. Not just your life. Make the world a better place. Fix your life and come back and fix many other lives. That's how heroes operate. Okay? Thank you for watching. The kingdom of heaven. The violent take it by force. Take it by force. Take it by force. Take it by force. Don't settle for mediocrity, my friend, or you will disappear into the abyss and failure of oblivion. There you will find no